Everyone, it's Nicole, and as promised, I'm going to be sharing all the layouts that I got done at a day crop that I went to here in my hometown. And it was from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. We got there, it was probably like quarter to 9, but it took me forever to remember how to set up my camera because I haven't gone scrapbooking out of my scrap room in almost 2 years. So that tripod, it's a good tripod, but it's just to figure out how, to put it on the table so that I could film straight down, and then the lighting. So you can see some shadows there, and the lighting is okay. I'm kind of impressed because I did bring a little lamp. So sometimes you'll see glare on the photos, and I apologize for that, but you do what you can do with what you have, right? And I was very thankful that she went out of her way to make sure that I could get my own table, because the way I had to set up my camera, I couldn't just put it in front of me. I had to put it beside me. So it's basically taking a spot for somebody else to sit there, right? But it's a pretty big center and there's quite a few tables. So she said she could accommodate me. So yay, thank you so much, Cecile, for doing that. And so there was 28 of us there, and I managed, well, you saw it in the thing, I managed to get 11 layouts done, which I was hoping to get a little bit more, but I spent almost an hour trying to get set up. So hopefully there's another one in August and it won't take me so long. Maybe I should write it down somewhere what I did and that it worked. And so I have enough layouts that I'm going to run out the week of the crop for next time. So, and that week we'll probably be doing some make page kits and get ready, to go to a crop. So that'll be good. So I was telling someone, Barb actually, that I don't know, like I'm taking much longer to do layouts here than I do at home. Like this one took me 38 minutes, which is not bad, like that's actually pretty good. But I think it was in between the layouts that it was taking me a long time. Before I would turn on the camera, I would look at the page kit and try to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? So I need to do what I do here, right? Just take out and just start going, because spending too much time pondering wastes time. I mean, 11 layouts in 12 hours, and I wasted an hour setting up. And then a girl, one of my friends that actually she was my roomie on the cruise, France, she showed up just to pick something up, and her and I ended up talking for, it must have been close to an hour. And you know what? It's all about the personal connections that we make at these things. So I was happy to chat with her for an hour. And then, I had lunch. I didn't have supper. I wasn't hungry, but I had lunch, but I only wasted like 10 minutes. But now let's get going into this layout. This was the first one, and it had this big, beautiful butterfly. And it's funny, I don't like to use it on the page that it's on. I like to kind of cut it up and do my own thing. So that's what I did. I took a few minutes to fussy cut that. I'm going to end up just using one photo. And I have to say, I don't even know if I'm going to bother. Well, maybe I'll still do titles. And then the ones that I actually put things on a washi tape, I'll use them. But this one here, if I had a title, I didn't even look at it. I just decided on doing something else. And I'm going to use my wood stamp letters. I love those because there was a lot of white space there on the right side. And I'm like, I need to fill that up. So I wanted to, put a lot of letters so that it fills up that spot. I cut my photo at 4x4. And it's a picture of Lexi during her first hike. And she just has that look on her face that it made me think like she was thinking, so are we having fun yet? So that's what the title is going to be. I used 3 of our frames, some of our viewfinders and 1.5-inch circles, and our mushrooms and that little tree from the camping set. So I use stuff from, a few different sets. Actually, I think it's just a camping set, but then camping, hiking, that's the little red mushroom, the tree, the bunnies, and I tried to fit the walking stick, but I couldn't make it fit anywhere. And then I'm going to use some of our butterflies, viewfinders, and 1.5-inch circles. And every time that I don't mention it, somebody says, where did you get, the viewfinders or the frames? This is our collections. If you go down in the description box, NicoleJones911.com, we have literally over 1,000, 1,500 digital files. We sell them separately or in bundles. For example, the frames, we have them in, 17 different colors. And then we have like our color families, which, oh man, can I remember them? Apples and oranges, Cozy Cafe. We have Summer Carnival, Radiant Rainbow. What is the fallish looking one? Something pastel. Pastel Paradise? Is that it? And then the fall one, which is like a fallish name. I can't remember the names. That's pretty bad. So I had to go check. It was bothering me. So it is Pastel Paradise and Seasoned Spices. And that's kind of like fallish colors. So all of our digital files, we have our regular colors, which is the brown, the blues, the yellows, And then we have our color families, if you will. And then we just started lately doing collections like the one you see right there. That is the gardening collection. Now, if you've never purchased anything from us, you can use the code FRESH and it'll give you 50% off everything. And it's good for a one-time use per customer. So that is not just new customers that can use that. It's anybody that's purchased anything as long as you've not used that code already. So I cut down my photo to 4x4. I matted it on some brown cardstock and then rematted it on some pattern papers. I put the 3 viewfinders in a row, or not viewfinders, frames. And then I do a cluster at the end of that. I do a cluster just at the top right of the photo. I do one with the butterfly. And then I did stamp my title already. Are we having fun yet? I'm going to put butterflies, and I love putting the flight of the butterfly. Now this is where I went to turn it around because I like to put when I scrapped it and where. And I noticed that I had not taken off the branding strip, and I was like, oh no. Now thankfully it was on the right side of the layout, so it worked out. I was able to just kind of move the photo and then re-stick it down. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the date, which was July 31st, 2023. And then that way when I go do the journaling, I'll have it there. So that's it. So if you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.